Hello there, Crypto Wisers. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Milton. I'm going to be your captain for this episode, and I couldn't be more stoked about an episode than I am about this one. Today, I am talking about one of my very favorite projects ever, that is UNQ Network. Okay, this is one of the major NFT projects launching on Polkadot. Their Kusama Canary Network Quartz just landed a parachain, so it is time to do a full feature, in-depth deep dive into UNQ Network. So you know what to do. Buckle up, because this is going to be another exciting episode of Crypto Wise. All right, guys, if you're into crypto, you're into NFTs, okay? You can't get around it. Non-fungible tokens are everywhere now. They really are the biggest gateway for crypto to become mainstream, and we're seeing it happen right before our eyes. A quick look at Google Trends here for searches for NFTs. This is going parabolic over the last few months. We saw the big NFT conference in New York recently. All the avatar collections are taking off, okay? Everyone wants to get their hand on a Bored Ape Yacht Club or one of the different avatars. These things are skyrocketing in price. We're seeing so many new ones hit the market. The Solana NFT ecosystem is going nuts right now. But do you want to know the most exciting thing? We haven't scratched the surface, because Polkadot NFTs have not taken off yet. And Polkadot is a next generation blockchain. There's a reason why it's my very favorite blockchain ecosystem, because it's the future. What you're going to be able to do in NFTs on Polkadot and Kusama is going to change the game. What we're seeing so far on ETH and even Solana and all these other chains, this is primitive NFT stuff. This is going to be looked back on and considered the caveman era of NFTs. And one of the absolute major players who are going to be building NFTs on Polkadot, which means NFTs on all of crypto, because Polkadot is the most interoperable network, is UNQ Network. These guys have been in the Polkadot space for a very long time. They were one of the first projects to latch on to Polkadot. Not just them, there were a bunch, but they were there in the early days. 2019, they started, and then you can see in 2020, they won 2 major awards at the Hack Kusama. They were a Build a Blockchain champion and also voted as the Community Choice winner. From there, they received a ton of Web3 grants, 5 to be precise, and they've delivered on each and every one of them. They've been a Polkadot ambassador since 2019. They are a member of the Kusama NFT strategy team. So when you're thinking Polkadot NFTs, you got to think UNQ Network, okay? And we've been seeing recently the absolute parabolic success of RMRK. Now, RMRK is the only other NFT project right now on Kusama. I'm not talking about NFT collections or anything. I'm talking about major projects that have their own token, the teams that are going to be building the future of NFT. RMRK was the first out of the gate. And as we can see here, they launched their token in October, and it's been going parabolic ever since. They've got a market cap of 269 million right now. Still very, very early. Now, if you're thinking that RMRK and UNQ are competitors, in some ways, I guess they are, but honestly, they aren't. Look here, UNQ Network and RMRK partnership, more use cases for NFTs. These guys are collaborative. These guys are both the real deal. They are in this to build the future, and especially NFTs, and they're going to be working together to do that. And the thing about Polkadot is it's very interoperable, obviously. So any NFTs on RMRK are going to be able to go to UNQ Network and vice versa, 100%. That's just a given. But these are 2 major projects working hand in hand to build the future of NFTs. So if we look at the success of the RMRK token, you got to imagine UNQ Network and their Kusama Canary Network Quartz, I think, are going to have similar success, if not more. Now, let me take you on a little journey of Milty's history with NFTs, because I was pretty late to the NFT game, as you probably all know, but my very first NFT was actually a UNQ Network NFT, because I was at the Polkadot Decoded conference when Unique Network did a presentation on NFTs. And after that presentation, they said they had a little gift for everyone who was there watching, and that was one of these little guys, a Chelobrick. Okay, so I got one of these for just attending Polkadot Decoded. It was my very first NFT. And that was when I was introduced to Unique and I really started looking into this project, and I loved what I found. And so I went back and I bought myself a Substrapunk. Now, Substrapunks are the very first NFT that ever appeared on the Polkadot ecosystem, again created by Unique Network. They're kind of the equivalent of the Cryptopunks over on Ethereum. Now, very little known about these guys. These guys are still very unknown in the NFT space because Unique Network, they're on a test net still. Their mainnet hasn't launched. NFTs on Polkadot haven't really taken off yet. I really believe as the OG NFT on Polkadot and Kusama, these Substrapunks are going to take off. But anyway, you can see my connection to this project because they are literally the project that I got my very first NFTs from. And we'll come back and talk about this marketplace because this is the Unique Marketplace. Very simple, very primitive right now. It really was just built because they had these Substrapunks and these Chelobricks and people wanted to be able to buy and sell them. And so they created this marketplace. But I'll come back, talk about the marketplace and talk a little bit more about Substrapunks and Chelobricks in a bit. But first, let's talk about Quartz. Just so we understand that when I'm talking Unique Network, I'm really right now talking Quartz Network. Quartz is essentially Unique Network, but on Kusama. And we've seen this with other projects. Most famously, we see it with Moonbeam and Moon River. We all know that Moon River is a parachain that launched on Kusama, but it is the canary network of Moonbeam, which will be launching on Polkadot. So same here. Unique Network is going to be the main unique blockchain that will live on Polkadot eventually, but as that's going to be down the road a bit, they've decided first to launch Quartz, their canary network, on Kusama. And as I mentioned, they have landed the last parachain auction. They were awarded a parachain. This happened a couple of days ago. Right here, Quartz Network is coming, and it's coming fast. Okay, so again, when I'm saying Unique Network, that's the same as Quartz Network. It's just on Kusama, and they have a different token, and we'll talk about that in a sec too. But guys, this is extremely exciting, not just for Unique or people invested in Unique. This is going to change NFTs as we know it. This is going to change Polkadot and Kusama as we know it. NFTs are coming officially because even though RMRK has launched, they are not a parachain. This is the first NFT parachain in the Sama ecosystem. And as I mentioned, everything you know about NFTs right now, that is the tip of the iceberg. I know we think about NFTs right now as collectibles and the avatar collections. Maybe a few collections are doing a few little unique things here and there. But all in all, we haven't seen the true capability of NFTs yet. Polkadot is the perfect technology for NFTs. So Unique getting a parachain is huge. Quartz launching is going to blow up NFTs. Now, it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be in the next few weeks, next few months, years. But what we think of NFTs right now, it's nothing compared to what it's going to be. And what Unique does, it gives the tools and the blockchain, the perfect blockchain for developers, designers, game designers, artists, everyone to come together and start creating the future of NFTs. They're going to have finally a chain that is scalable enough, that is flexible enough, offers them the palettes that they need. There's going to be plug and play because Unique is going to be doing a lot of the work, offering a lot of the palettes that the designers will need. They can just plug and play. I cannot stress this enough. Unique is going to be changing the game. And let's look at their website here just to go through how they kind of describe the different ways in which they're going to do this. So Unique NFT benefits, flexible economic models, welcome to the world of freemium games on blockchain. So we know about the play to earn games and all that kind of stuff, but what if you want just a free game that has a ton of NFTs? You can't do that right now on Ethereum, and the gas fees are too high. Really on any chain right now, even Solana has low gas fees, but you still got to pay stuff. Not on Unique. You're going to be able to have freemium games that use NFTs but are completely free. Sponsored transaction fees, subscriptions, scheduled transactions. Basically, you get to choose how your customer can interact with your platform and your NFTs. This is going to open the door for huge projects, huge games to kind of move to the blockchain. Think something like Fortnite. Doesn't want to go to play to earn model? That's fine. It can stay a freemium game. It can move to the blockchain using Unique. Sustainable NFTs. Unique is the most environmentally friendly place to mint, store, trade, transact in the NFT space. This is huge. Completely customizable. Galleries, markets, minting, wallets. Build your own marketplace from our open source white label solution in an hour. Okay, so that goes back to the marketplace I showed you. This marketplace, open source, and they've done all the work in terms of the blockchain development. All you need now to launch a marketplace on Unique is a web developer, a front-end person. So think of all the marketplaces that are going to show up. There's going to be hundreds of them. And that competition is going to bring out innovation, creativity. Only the best are going to survive. So we've seen on Solana, there are like 5 or 6 great marketplaces there. Unique's going to blow that out of the water right on day one, I think. Advanced ownership and management. Unique NFTs can be rented, displayed, and managed by delegated parties. Refungible NFTs can be shared and distributed by the owner. This one is super cool. NFT to NFT interactivity. So unique NFTs can own other NFTs or fungible tokens, communicate with one another, impact the properties of linked assets. As I said, this is going to change the game. What you think of NFTs right now, forget it. That is just the beginning. Scalability, huge, okay? Because Unique Network is built on Substrate. This is why we love Polkadot. It is built on Substrate. You can launch your NFT platform without worrying about network congestion, scalability, or high transaction fees. And then interoperability. Unique Network is built on Substrate with compatibility across Polkadot, Kusama, and Ethereum, because now they have Ethereum through something like Moonriver, Moonbeam. I believe Unique is going to be able to do it themselves, where you're going to be able to bridge Ethereum NFTs over to Unique, vice versa. You can mint for free on Unique and then move your NFTs over to Ethereum if you want. Guys, I don't know what to say. It's blowing my mind. I love this project so much. I think this is going to be one of the biggest projects in crypto this year. And again, Unique is offering the tools. It's an NFT blockchain. Another aspect that they always talk about when I hear them, when I'm listening to them in interviews, the team or whoever, is this idea of just also hiding all the blockchain crypto stuff under the hood. So something like Flow did a really good job of this with the NBA Top Shots. Okay, so NBA Top Shots, you don't even have to know that this is on a blockchain. This exists on the Flow blockchain. But if you're just a fan and you just want to buy like these collectibles, these NBA collectibles, you can just buy it with a credit card or whatever. So you buy with fiat. So people who aren't in crypto can interact with NFTs, be part of NFTs. They don't have to worry about any of the crypto stuff. That's another thing that Unique is going to offer. So that projects can offer fiat on-ramps. People can pay for NFTs with their credit card. You don't have to learn how to do a wallet or any of that kind of stuff. All right, but it really is a blank canvas of amazing tech tools and an incredible blockchain for artists, for gamers, for developers, and for collectors to come together and basically create what the future of NFTs are going to be. Okay, so what's going to happen now that they've got their parachain? It always takes a couple of weeks for the parachain to kind of latch on to the relay chain, for them to kind of make sure that it's working properly, all that kind of stuff. Then eventually what they're going to do is their TGE of the Quartz token. It's not available yet. If you were one of those people that lent Kusama to their parachain auction, good for you, because you're going to be one of the very first people to get the Quartz token, which is the QTZ token. And if we look at the allocation here, total supply is 1 billion tokens. Circulating supply is going to be about 36 million. You've got the team and advisors at 18%. Private sale was 20%. Angel investors 15%. Crowd loan 8%, and then their treasury 39%. And I think these guys were really smart about the parachain strategy that they had. They didn't promise the world because they know they're going to have to secure a parachain year after year after year. They haven't diluted their token by promising all their tokens up front. They kind of have a long-term strategy here. One thing to remember is they did do some big fundraising in the beginning. So anyone who invested in Unique as a private sale or a VC or whoever, they're going to get Quartz tokens. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But I don't think that's going to matter. I think there's going to be such huge demand and this ecosystem is going to build so fast. This is going to be a hot commodity, I think, for sure. Now, not financial advice, as I always tell you. Crypto-wise is not financial advice. I repeat, crypto-wise is not financial advice. We're just a couple of wise guys talking crypto. Okay, but once the mainnet is launched, the Parachain is launched, what they're doing is they're securing a ton of partnerships, and really they're focused on bringing in projects that are going to build applications that already have huge communities. They're basically going out there and saying, guys, we've got the tools. This is everything that you can do on Unique. And they want to bring major projects to Unique, gaming, in art, any sort of NFT space. And again, this is where we're talking the tokenization of the world. Because with something like Unique, the scalability, we're finally going to be able to tokenize things other than just collectibles. You're talking about real estate. You're talking about anything that you need to have fast, scalable, cheap, minting of NFTs, trading of NFTs, all that kind of stuff. This is going to open up the door for all of that. So right now, that's what they're focused on. They've been talking to hundreds of projects already. I would imagine in the coming weeks and months, we're going to see a bunch launch. So far, they've done a couple of really cool ones. So the United Nations partnered with them to use NFTs meant to foster climate change awareness. So this is the United Nations through its UN Habitat program partnered with Unique Network to take advantage of NFTs to create awareness about the global climate crisis through an initiative called Digital Art for Climate. So that was a super cool initiative that they've already done. And that's even pre-mainnet. I really think once this mainnet launches, I think under the surface right now are probably hundreds of projects waiting for that mainnet to launch so that they can finally launch theirs on Unique. Okay, I want to go back to the Substrapunks and Chelobricks for 1 minute here because there's something very cool about these guys. They've already added some really cool utility to them that I think could grow huge in the future. Now, as I told you, I have a Chelobrick and I have a Substrapunk, and I keep them in the same wallet for a very good reason. Anyone who owns one of each of these shares in all the marketplace fees that are collected by Unique Market. So as I said, this is a marketplace that Unique created themselves. It's this white label marketplace that anyone else can take this and design their own marketplace. So Unique's going to have all these different marketplaces. But this first central marketplace, which is going to end up being open source and decentralized, which is incredible. The very first, I think, decentralized major marketplace. So if you own one of these Substrapunks and Chelobricks, you're going to share in the profits of this marketplace as long as it continues. And they actually talked about it on Twitter today. They said it's almost marketplace rewards time again. In September, we airdropped 0.062 Kusama to each owner of both a Chelobrick and a Substrapunk. So not that much money right now because those are the only two collections in that marketplace. The mainnet hasn't launched yet. Eventually, that is going to be a marketplace. It's going to have a ton of other projects on there and people trading and doing stuff. Right now, it's very small, but still not bad, 0.062 Kusama. So it says, mark your calendar, December 1st, which is around the corner. They're going to be taking the next snapshot, which means anyone who owns a Chelobrick and a Substrapunk in the same wallet on December 1st, when that snapshot happens, they're going to share in the next rewards. And the next rewards so far are 163 Kusama to be distributed to all the owners of one of each. So I thought that was a really cool initiative. It really shows the genuine nature of these guys. They're really trying to build something cool here, giving back to the community. And to them, they're so much bigger than just a marketplace or a couple of NFT collections. These guys are going to be building the future of NFTs. But right now, since the Quartz token hasn't launched yet, since Unique has not launched yet, that's going to be a ways away before they get a parachain for the actual Unique network. This is one of the ways you can get yourself a little piece of Unique. Okay, as you can tell, I'm super stoked about this project. I think it's going to be huge. You know I love Polkadot, so you know I am going to absolutely love the very first parachain dedicated to NFTs, and that is Unique Network. So make sure you are following them on Twitter at unique_NFT chain because they've got their parachain. Only a matter of time now before the mainnet launches, which means TGE of the Quartz token QTZ is going to happen. And this project is stealth, okay? They're not out there screaming about themselves, that kind of thing. They got their heads down working. And those are the kind of projects like RMRK where you can get in early on this before it pumps, okay? So with RMRK came out in October. You had plenty of time to get into RMRK before this pump happened. That could be the same with Quartz. I don't know. Maybe Quartz is just going to boom right off the bat. But make sure you know when it is coming. Do your research on this project now before the token launches. But more importantly, get ready for your mind to be blown by how NFTs are going to change now that they are on Substrate. And now that we have a dedicated NFT blockchain for them. All right, guys, that's my video on UNQ Network, at least the first one, because I'm going to be talking about this project a lot. All right, if you found it valuable, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, hit that notification bell. That bell lets you know in real time when we are going live or when we drop a new video. Also, make sure you're following us on Twitter at CryptoWiseDaily. You can now also listen to all our videos in podcast form. Look us up in your favorite podcast platform, CryptoWise. Do us a favor, subscribe there, review us on there. And even if you're not a podcast person, do us a favor and subscribe to our podcast so other people can find us on podcasts. We're new there. It's going to take a while for people to find us. So if you can help us out there, we would much appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Until next time, I'm Milton saying over and out.